This is the story of a cursed hand that has the power to connect humans with spirits, and some people become victims of this hand. At the beginning of the story, we see that a boy named Cole goes inside a house party in search of his brother Duckett. There he asks everyone about his brother Duckett and where he is. Then he realizes that he is inside the room upstairs and he is also very drunk. Now because Duckett has locked the door from inside, Cole goes into his room by breaking the door. And he sees that his brother is in a very bad condition. Cole brings him out of there, but seeing his condition, everyone starts recording video. Seeing this, Cole asks everyone to stop recording. Meanwhile, we see that Duckett attacks his brother with a knife, and when his brother gets injured, the next moment he takes his own life by stabbing himself in the head. After this, we see that a boy named Riley is waiting with his friend outside his school for his sister to arrive. But his sister's friend named Mia picks up Riley from there. And when both of them are going home, they find a kangaroo in a very bad condition on the way, who is suffering a lot. Riley tells Mia that we cannot leave it in this condition. We have to free it from its pain. For that, Riley tells Mia to run the car over the kangaroo. But Mia does not run the car and leaves the kangaroo there in the same condition. Now we see that Mia comes to Riley's house, and Riley's elder sister named Jade is Mia's best friend. They both sit in the room and talk a lot. Mia tells Jade that it has been 2 years since her mom died, and she also asks her to go to a party, where people call ghosts and do strange things. At first Jade refuses to go to that party but later agrees. When both of them leave for that party, Riley also comes with them. After going there, they ask everyone who would like to come first. Mia says try it on me first. So they make Mia sit in a chair and tie her with a belt. Then a girl named Hayley says start the timer, we don't have to do it for more than 90 seconds. Mia asks her why only for 90 seconds, and what will happen after that. Hayley says that after 90 seconds that spirit will take possession of you and will not leave your body. After this, she lights a candle. Actually, this candle opens the door to invite the souls into this world, and after extinguishing this candle, that door closes. Now he places that cursed hand in front of Mia and tells Mia to shake her hand with this hand and say, talk to me. As soon as Mia does this, she sees someone coming in front of her. She gets very scared after seeing it and removes her hand from that cursed hand. Seeing this, everyone starts laughing loudly. Mia asks who was that? Hayley says I don't know who it was every time a different soul comes. In fact, every time after shaking hands with this cursed hand, a different soul comes into the human world. Then she asks Mia to do it again. Mia again shakes hands with that cursed hand and says, talk to me. She again sees another soul. Now Hayley tells Mia to give permission to the soul to come inside and tell her, I let you in. As soon as Mia says this, that spirit gets inside Mia and Mia suddenly starts doing terrible things. After some time, Hayley says that 83 seconds have passed and she asks her friend to remove that cursed hand from Mia's hand. But when that boy is removing Mia's hand, she stops him from doing so and does not leave her hand. And the time goes above 90 seconds. But later everyone together removes Mia's hand from that cursed hand. And immediately a boy also extinguishes that candle. And after this Mia becomes completely fine. Now after this everyone comes home, but at night Riley was feeling scared due to which he could not sleep. So he goes to sleep in her sister's room, but she refuses him, so he goes with Mia. But before sleeping they talk about something, in which Mia tells him that every night I have a dream that I am looking at myself in the mirror, but my reflection is not visible in it, as if I do not exist. She also tells that her mother had taken too many sleeping pills due to which she died. Now when both of them fall asleep, we see that a strange hand is touching Riley and the scene cuts here. Now we see that Jade goes to Hayley and says that my mom is going out tonight, so my house is empty. So why not try that cursed hand once again in my house? To which Hayley agrees. Now we see that Daniel, who is Jade's boyfriend, comes to Jade's house. Seeing that Jade's mom understands that they are definitely having a party tonight. That's why she tells everyone that after I leave, no one will have a party in the house. But Jade doesn't listen to her mom and lies to her that there is no party that night. Now when Jade's mom goes out for some work at night, everyone comes to Jade's house. And now they are going to try that cursed hand on Daniel. Here we also come to know that this hand belongs to a man who could talk to spirits, and when he died, people cut one of his hands and plastered it. And with the help of this hand, they started talking to spirits. And here we also come to know that Duckett, who killed himself with a knife in the beginning of the story, gave this hand to these people. Now when Daniel says, talk to me, while holding that hand, he sees a soul again. And when he tells that spirit to enter inside him, then that spirit enters inside Daniel, due to which he starts doing very strange things. And then we see that he falls down from the chair and starts romancing with a dog. But before the completion of 90 seconds, they remove that cursed hand from Daniel's hand. And these people start having a lot of fun with this thing. Then now we see that one by one everyone is having a lot of fun by calling the spirits with that cursed hand. And when everyone is fed up, then Jade's brother Riley says that he also wants to try this. But his sister doesn't allow him to do so, and both the siblings start fighting, due to which Jade goes to her room. But then we see that Mia, who is Jade's friend, gives Riley 50 seconds of time with that spirit. And when Riley allows that spirit to enter him, then we come to know that this spirit is none other than Mia's mom's soul. And by the time Mia comes to know that Mia's mom's soul is inside Riley, 50 seconds have already passed. And looking at the time, Hayley asks Riley to remove that cursed hand. But Mia stops her from doing this and starts talking to Riley, who has Mia's mom's soul inside him. But after a while, Riley starts banging his head on the table and tries to take out her eye. But when they try to separate Riley's hand from that cursed hand, he pushes them all away from them. And then he starts hitting his head on the table again. Hearing this sound, Jade also comes out of the room and goes to save Riley. And again, all these people separate Riley's hand from that cursed hand. But by then it was too late. Riley was badly injured. And that cursed hand was also in Riley's hands for more than 2 minutes. Seeing this, all these people get very scared, and when Mia comes out from there, she also sees her mother's shadow. Now the police also come here, but since no one had beat Riley, he had done all this on his own, so the police do not punish anyone here. Then we see that Mia goes to her home and brings that cursed hand with her. On the other hand, we are shown that Riley has been admitted to the hospital. Mia also comes there to meet him, but Jade and her mom do not let her meet him. Just then she also sees her mother's shadow. But after this she gets disappointed and goes to her home with Daniel. At night they talk for a while and then fall asleep. And when they both are sleeping at night, Mia gets a dream that she and Daniel are romancing together. Actually, she had a crush on Daniel. Now while dreaming, she sees her mom's dead body and she suddenly wakes up. But as soon as she wakes up, she sees the soul of the same woman who first came inside Mia. Actually, Mia had allowed that soul to stay in her body for more than 90 seconds. That is why that soul is not leaving Mia's pursuit now. Now after a while, that soul gets up from there and comes to Daniel and starts sucking his toe. But when Daniel wakes up from sleep, we see that Mia herself is licking his toe. Seeing this, Daniel gets scared and goes away from there, because of which she becomes very sad and once again calls her mother's soul with that cursed hand. There her mom tells her that I did not kill myself intentionally, and she also asks her to help Riley. And at night she sleeps with her mother's soul. The next day we see that Jade is bathing her brother Riley. But suddenly he bites Jade's hand and starts banging his head against the wall again. And after that he also starts licking the blood coming out of his head. Actually, the cursed hand was in Riley's hand for more than 2 minutes. So that's why that spirit has now completely captured Riley's body. Now we see that all the friends are sitting in a room and talking. And then Hayley tells them that the spirit wants to kill Riley's body and make his soul her slave. And she also tells everyone that these spirits can take anyone's form. From this, we come to know that the spirit of Mia's mom that Mia sees is actually not her mom but some other bad soul. Now what is its purpose? We will know this later in the story, so watch the story completely. Now we see that Mia tells them that when we sent that spirit inside Riley, we forgot to extinguish the candle at the end, due to which the spirit is not leaving his body. And here a plan is made that we will make Riley hold that cursed hand again, and this time we will extinguish the candle. Jade agrees to this. Now when as per the plan, they put that cursed hand in Riley's hand and light the candle, but nothing happens there. After which Mia herself holds that hand and calls Riley's soul. Now Riley's soul does not come there, but the soul of another girl comes, who is a good soul. Actually, in the world of souls, both good and bad souls are present. The soul in Riley's body is very bad, and the soul that Mia sees in the form of her mom is also very bad. But this time the soul that Mia has seen is a good soul. Now Mia asks her where Riley's soul is. Then the good spirit tells her that I can take you to Riley. And as soon as she says, I let you in, Mia enters in that good spirit and goes to a different world of spirits. There she sees that Riley's soul is imprisoned by some dangerous spirits and they are not going to release him easily. After this she gets very scared and comes back home. After coming home, Mia's dad tells her that her mom had committed suicide, and he also reads out the suicide note written by her mom, which he had been hiding from her for so many years. But Mia does not believe this, because that evil spirit had told Mia that she had not committed suicide. In fact, she was trying to mislead Mia. After this, Mia comes to her room and there her mom's spirit tells her that your father is lying to you. I really did not commit suicide. Meanwhile, Mia's dad starts banging the door from outside and asks Mia to come out. Seeing this, Mia's mom tells her that this is not your father. This is an evil spirit who wants to kill you. And she also asks Mia to kill her father. Meanwhile, her father breaks the door and comes inside. And we see that in reality this is not her father but an evil spirit. And after this, the spirit starts strangling Mia. And then we see that Mia's father is actually sitting outside. But on hearing such noise from the room, he goes inside Mia's room. And we see that Mia is lying on the floor, and as soon as he goes near her to pick her up, Mia attacks her father's neck with a scissor kept nearby, due to which her father was injured very badly. Actually, all this work is being done by the evil spirit that has taken the form of her mother. And now she wants Mia to kill Riley as well. After which Mia calls Jade and says that I have come to know something important and you should come to my house quickly. Hearing this, Jade immediately rushes towards Mia's house. Actually, this was Mia's plan to separate her from Riley. Now Mia has reached the hospital because she wants to kill Riley. Then suddenly Riley's mom comes there, but she doesn't say anything to Mia and lets her meet Riley. Now we see that Mia was seeing the same spirit which has possessed Riley's body instead of Riley. And she moves forward to kill him. In the second scene, we see that Jade has reached Mia's house, and there she sees that her dad is lying injured in the house. Seeing this, she understands that Mia has done this, so she calls an ambulance and then directly calls her mom and asks if Mia is there. Her mom tells her that yes, she is with Riley. Then Jade tells her mom that Mia is dangerous. She killed her dad also, and now she wants to kill Riley. Hearing this, Jade's mom goes to Riley's room and sees that there is no one there. And after seeing this, she gets very scared. Then we see that Jade has reached the hospital. And she sees that Mia is taking her brother Riley towards the highway, so she follows her. Now we see that Mia brings Riley to the side of the road. And from behind, that evil spirit which has taken the form of her mom asks Mia to kill Riley. But somewhere Mia realized that she was doing wrong, and instead of throwing Riley, she herself came in front of the moving car. And Jade catches Riley and saves him. Then we see that Mia is badly injured, and she gets up from there and goes to the hospital. There she sees that Riley is fine now. And her dad is also fine. Seeing her dad, she calls him from behind. Then she sees herself in a mirror in which her reflection is not visible, and also the fingers of her hand are getting crooked. And this was her same dream which she tells to Riley in the beginning and which has come true today. And again she follows her dad, but he does not listen to her and goes into the lift. And after this, all the lights there go off. And then we see that a candle is lit in front of Mia, and the same cursed hand is kept which connects souls to humans. Then as soon as she shakes hands with that hand, she suddenly reaches the world of humans. And here we see that some people are having fun by calling spirits through that cursed hand, in the same way that Mia used to have. And with this, the story ends here. So how did you like this story? Tell us in the comments, and to see more such videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.